I took my own table when my in-laws didn't save me a seat. My wife's family does a massive Sunday dinner every month, 30 people minimum. Her parents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, everyone shows up at 5 p.m. sharp and fights for seats at the main table. The main table fits 12. Everyone else sits at smaller tables scattered around the dining room and living room. Being at the main table is a status thing. It means you matter. I've been married to Emily for 4 years. In those 4 years, I've sat at the main table exactly 0 times. At first, I thought it was just bad timing. I'd show up and all the seats would be taken. Her mom would shrug and say, "Oh, honey, you're just a little late." But I wasn't late. I was on time. Every single month. Then I started arriving early, 20 minutes early. The main table would already be full of people who got there after me. Her brother Ryan would be sitting in the seat I'd been standing next to 5 minutes ago. I mentioned it to Emily once. She told me I was being sensitive. It's just seating. Don't make it weird. But it was weird, because every month her mom would personally escort certain people to the main table. She'd tap them on the shoulder and say, "Come sit by me." She never tapped my shoulder. Last Sunday, I arrived 30 minutes early. I helped set up, I carried chairs, I arranged flowers. When dinner was ready, I walked toward the main table, and her mom physically stepped in front of me. "Oh, sweetie, we need that seat for Uncle Richard. He has a bad back." Uncle Richard was 45 and had run a marathon 2 weeks ago. I'd seen the Facebook post. I looked at Emily. She was already seated at the main table. She wouldn't meet my eyes. Fine, I nodded. I walked past the small tables in the dining room, past the card table in the living room. I walked straight out the front door. Everyone watched me leave. Nobody said anything. I drove to my truck and pulled out what I'd been keeping in the bed for 3 weeks. A folding table, 2 folding chairs, a nice tablecloth, real silverware, a bottle of wine. I set everything up right on their front lawn, 15 feet from the dining room window where everyone could see me. I sat down, poured myself a glass of wine, started eating the food I'd brought in a cooler. Steak, mashed potatoes, asparagus, better than whatever casserole was inside. The front door opened. Emily's mom came out first. Her face was purple. "What do you think you're doing? Having dinner." I took a bite of steak. "This is embarrassing. Get inside right now." I looked at her calmly. "You've excluded me from your table for 4 years. So I brought my own." Her dad came out next. He looked at the setup and actually laughed. Then he caught his wife's glare and went quiet. Emily finally appeared in the doorway. Her face was red. She looked mortified and furious at the same time. "You're humiliating me." I set down my fork. "I've asked you about this for years. You told me I was being sensitive. You watched your mom block me from a seat 30 minutes ago and said nothing. I'm not humiliating you. I'm just done pretending it doesn't hurt." Her brother Ryan pushed past everyone. "This is pathetic. You're acting like a child," says the guy who literally stole my seat every month for 4 years. Ryan's face went blank. "I don't know what you're talking about. Your mom texts you when I arrive. You show up and take whatever seat I'm near. I've seen your phone." Ryan looked at his mom. Her face said everything. Emily turned to her mother slowly. "You text Ryan when my husband arrives? To take his seat?" Her mom started stammering. "It's not like that. He doesn't fit in with what?" Emily's voice was rising. "He's not one of us," her mom finally said. "He never will be." The whole family had gathered at the door now. 30 people watching this unfold on the front lawn. Emily walked down the steps, past her mom, past her dad. She grabbed the second chair at my table and sat down. "Pour me some wine," she said quietly. I poured. We ate dinner together on the lawn while her family watched from the window. Some looked angry, some looked ashamed. Uncle Richard was sitting at the main table, rubbing his perfectly healthy back. Emily hasn't spoken to her mom in 3 weeks. Her mom keeps calling it a misunderstanding, but we both know what it was. Her dad reached out yesterday. He apologized and said he should have said something years ago. He asked if there was room for one more at my table next month. I told him I'd bring an extra chair.